Rob, how you doing today?
Great. How are you, TJ?
Wonderful, wonderful, wonderful.
Good.
Today,
Today we're not doing an ICO. We're not doing a review on any kind of coin, I don't think. What are we doing?
not that I know of, we are gonna, talk about the blockchain. What is the blockchain? I think it's a question that I asked multiple times, and everyone else that I know basically don't know what it is. So, what is it?
It's a bunch of blocks, and they are
There's chain wrapped around
and
it.
they have chain that attach other blocks.
That makes more sense. Okay.
And that basically is what it is. But each block stores information in it, and everybody has a copy of all of the information from each block. So anybody that is holding it, and that's how it is decentralized, because it's not just coming from one server, it's coming from everyone, and it's peer-to-peer. And that's how a 51% attack can happen, because then 51%, if 51% of the people say it's one way, then, or 51% of the collective, the mining, or whoever has a full copy of the blockchain, can rewrite it at that point. And that's where that comes from. But that's getting way too deep into it real quick. Yeah, so basically it's a block, and it's connected to another block. And the block that's connected to says, hey, I know where I came from. I know that block is where I came from. And then it has also its block, let's say, name. And then it stores information, like at least transactions. It's going to store transaction information, who it's coming from, where it's going to. And different coins will have different information that's stored in there. Obviously, Ethereum is a lot more information in there, and there's different layers to the Ethereum block. But am I going the right direction here?
Yeah, no, you're going the right direction. That's actually how I see it. Yeah, basically it has a block that knows where it's coming from and has all the information, and has, well, the math problem, the cryptology, to go to the next problem. Now, that was a confirmed thing, and then, 50% of the power has to confirm that, yes, that is legitimate, and then it gets put into the blockchain. Then there's another one, and then someone finds another block that it goes in, and then a whole bunch of people have to go, oh yeah, that's perfect, yep, it goes through. Then once in a blue moon, there's two that come in, so that would be the problem. Then another one would come, and so what has to happen is they take the longest chain and they make that one the legitimate one, and then the other ones go back into the block cloud, is a good way to call it, because is that where all the transactions are being basically grabbed and brought into the block. The transactions then goes to
right. So when a transaction is made, a request is made for a transaction to go to someone, and then from there it's going to go. It's going to broadcast that transaction request to the network, or to the network of everyone that's the nodes, I guess. And then all the nodes are going to validate that transaction. And then that transaction is going to be put into a block, and then with a bunch of other transactions. And that's how it keeps on moving. Each block is slowed down so that there's multiple verifications that have to be put onto each block so that it can be verified. And that way it gives it, like, I guess, the proof of work to make sure it all happened. And
make sure it gets to the next one.
Yeah, that many confirmations happened.
That's the way to prevent from hacking it and everything. So yeah.
Exactly. Yes. But I mean, I could see the 51% is real, because very confusing even to me. Well, but go ahead.
Let's say the 51% is a big deal. Let's go to. I know this is a weird one. So BTC Guild had 25% or something like that of the power, 20% of the power, and they were able to put 6 blocks in a row on their own. That's kind of scary because that could have, I mean, in some sense, that could actually make a longer blockchain than others and become a real one if it was fraudulent. And I'm not saying it was, because it wasn't, but it was able to happen. BTC Guild is really good about it. They actually are eliminating their people about this, so they can't overpower, or they couldn't overpower. That's what they did. It was just something that is interesting of how it works. So that was kind of scary, but how they dealt with it at the time, I mean, I thought was a good way to do that. So that is interesting of how it works.
Oh, and I still don't understand or claim to understand it fully in any aspect, because when you look at the Ethereum, you have the contracts and the storage, the decentralized storage. So this decentralized storage is going to send a hashtag that will tell you where the videos or whatever you're requesting is being stored at, and then you have all your contracts that are basically a bunch of statements that work with their code, so that you can do all the contracts in you have more options, more availability than you do on like Bitcoin, and that's hence why we have Ethereum being so strong right now. Not right now exactly, but everybody would love to see Ethereum come back up.
I would love to see everything come up.
Yeah, right. And it might happen, who knows? We'll see. But that was it. I think we just wanted to clear the air and kind of explain to some of our friends and followers what a blockchain is, just in case. I'm sure there's other people that talk about it.
So basically, it's an online ledger that everyone sees at all times.
Everybody sees and verifies, and that's what keeps it decentralized. We have a miner, and we've had a miner up and running. It's a small miner, but we've been playing with it. You just learn and play with it, and with whatever CPU or GPU power you have, make it happen. It's fun to do, and if you have any interest in it, you should learn. There's all kinds of knowledge out there. Yep. And we're not giving any type of financial advice here. We're just having a little conversation.
Yeah, I agree. And honestly, Rob, until next time, we are the RTL Brothers. Please subscribe to us. There is that thing right down there that you can press at any time throughout this video. Not over there. Oh, it could be over there.
I think so, but we'll see what happens. We don't know how to work these things yet.
Well, thank you for watching. We are the RTL Brothers, and we'll be having ICO talks, hopefully, and more of these discussions on technology at least.
Yeah, if you want to see anything, let us know what you want to see. We love to interact, so please comment, share, tweet us.
Yeah, we'll talk back
something. Yep.
Well, very close, within a few days.
yeah, for sure. It depends on what time zone you're from too, and I don't know.
Middle of the night. All right, thank you, Rob. I'll talk to you later.
Have a good day.
You too.